Happy St. Patty's Day. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? It is Friday. It is St. Patrick's Day 2023, March 17th. We got this guy right here. Where is he? Where is last time in this location? This is history in the making. We got Brandon. What's up, brother?
Hey, everybody. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Did you get a haircut?
I did. I had to get something done because I'm 4 weeks away from getting married. So
nice.
I'm trying to get it like the perfect amount of like growing. Oh, Adam.
Fix that audio. Did you get a haircut? Yeah, you got it.
Adam, you sound like you have a fan blowing directly into your microphone.
Has that stopped?
No, it's gotten worse.
It's a little better. Hi, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry. Adam rudely interrupted you.
Just straight up cut off, man. Freaking Adam, man. No, I'm kidding. But you know, this I officially have my new apartment as of last Thursday. So
it looks just like your normal place. I'm being facetious. I'm being facetious.
I'm moving in over this week, and I'm getting all my furniture and stuff moved in. So I hope to be living there as of Sunday. So, but crazy.
Nice.
I've been living here my whole life and doing pub talks from this room for the past 6 years. Occasionally from my car, but the past 6 years in this room. So it's gonna be crazy to the next time that you guys will see me. I'll be in a new location, change of scenery.
We haven't been doing pub talk for 6 years, but
we have. No, we have. 2017.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
Was 2017 our first pub talk? Or I assumed it was 2018, but
it may have been 2018.
we think they had streaming in 2017, but let's just stick with it. I like that.
We definitely did a stream in 2017.
You're streaming pub talk. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy anniversary, everyone.
Adam, your mic, man.
We finally got his problems changed. And
what are you gonna do?
It went away for a second.
I think your audio is defaulting to your headphones.
That's what it should be.
Oh, those are bad.
That's what it should be. Yes,
they were fine the other day.
I know it was. We finally got. We went through that last show on Monday. It was like crystal clear. And I'm like, ooh, it was such a refreshing thing that we didn't have any issues. But what are we drinking, boys? And then we'll see who's in the chat. Adam, of course, we go right to the king of beers.
Guinness.
Guinness. It is. It's been a while since you've been in that pub. What's going on? We need you in that pub.
Yeah, it's just too much stuff in there at the minute.
I hear you. What's up, Brandon? What are we drinking? What do we got?
I've got nothing.
Oh, and I got my usual Celtic ale, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got?
I've got nothing.
Nice. Uh-oh. Now it's echoing. I don't know. Who's there, guys? Are you guys there? I lost audio, I guess. I don't know.
You lost audio?
I just muted for a second.
Oh, no.
I can actually hear my own thoughts when Adam mutes.
I'm gonna leave and come back. I'll be back.
Oh, he's so sad. Oh my God, it was.
And so and it's funny. I've been doing an Always Sunny in Philadelphia just marathon today.
Nice.
While I've been working and just like
nice.
Yeah, because I mean they have a bar called Patty's Pub and it's an Irish themed bar. So I'm like, cool, that fits perfectly into. Let me just enjoy the afternoon and morning, just rewatch the show because that show is one of the funniest shows out there to begin with. So getting to just watch it, it's great. So I don't know if anyone else here has seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but if you haven't, it is not a family-friendly show, but it is absolutely hilarious.
I had to cough. Sorry about that. It is not a family-friendly show. So let's get Adam back in here. We'll see who's here. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, you know what? I was on another Disney podcast. We record Wednesdays. They premiere it Fridays, 9 a.m., 7 a.m. I thought it was 9. It's 7 a.m. It goes off, the new episodes. But I said, hey, let's do a sneak peek on the Rob Fuzz channel. So if you guys haven't noticed, I'm like a regular now on another Disney podcast. I've been having so much fun with them. and we premiered the video. We premiered this week's episode last night. Got some views and stuff, so that appreciate it. I just the people are not used to me being on this podcast, so. But go subscribe. Another Disney podcast that they have. You know, you can get on Apple Podcasts, Google. Where do you get podcasts? Where's your podcast on? They're on Google Podcasts. They're
Spotify,
on
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
I think Anchor is one of them.
Yeah, Anchor.
YouTube.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, go. You still do Film Code? You still with those?
Yeah, we
guys?
still do Film Code.
Yeah, so go get the Film Code podcast. Get another Disney podcast. Speaking you know what I'm digging? I don't know if you're not a Survivor fan, are you?
No, I know a lot of people that are.
I love Survivor.
Reality TV is just not my thing.
That's cool. I love Survivor. They have an amazing podcast. I've been really I'm going to pull this mic up. How's that? Oh, it looks good. I got this. I show you this. I got a mic stand recently. So
awesome.
It was like a little, it kind of held here and it was low.
This
thing goes real high and I can just talk right into it now.
It beats this.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's exactly the same mic you have. And this is, if you want to get this, it's cheap on Amazon. Like it was a 2 for deal. I think it was $15.
It's not bad.
It plugs right into the bottom. I just kind of patted on the bottom, so it's good. So sorry about that, guys. Squirrel. Happy St. Patrick's Day. So, but yeah, I love Survivor, and Jeff Probst does a Survivor podcast. It's really good. I've been really enjoying it. So, I started watching The Mandalorian, Brandon. You were right. You were right.
What? Huge change of pace, right?
You know, he's like, it's a good episode, but now he has like a meaning or a story, or like I forgot what you said.
And he has a set goal, because they changed it. They changed the base of like, yeah, Grogu is gone in season 1 and 2. Like he gets rid of Grogu at the end of season 2, and then he comes back in the Book of Boba Fett, and now they're on their mission for Mando to go get redeemed, by bathing in the waters, which I mean he has now done. Which I'm surprised they did that early, because I mean this isn't really spoilers because we're a week that happened a week ago.
Yeah,
but in terms of Mandalorian though, like. I expected them to drag that out for the whole season of him trying to make it to Mandalore to go get redeemed in the waters.
Yeah. But
I have absolutely no clue where they're going with the show now because that's already been taken care of.
You know, I would guess that, you know, now that they have that new character,
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be like stuff with her and stuff. So
yeah.
It's good.
Man, you got to watch Clone Wars and Rebels because they're like
when I got everyone's new to her. And
when I got introduced to Bo-Katan, it was 2009.
What am I doing, guys? Hold on, real quick. 2009.
I think 2009. When was Bo-Katan intro?
He's sleeping. So, cheers, guys! Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know I'm going to do it. I don't know what happened to Adam. Real quick, hold on a sec. Let's see who's in the chat. Who's in the chat? You do who's in the chat. Adam's talking.
Adam's out of pocket. So let's do who's in the chat. We got Disney Circus Girl. Hi Ray. We got Lauren B. Mary Stankovic. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. We got Vincent Lee. We got Noah. Hey Noah. Grace F. SurfBum in the house. And we got BDF. Orange Code Vlog. And that's it.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Hey, everybody! It's good to see you.
I noticed I have a lot of people that watch me. They just don't ever comment. They just don't want to comment, which is fine. Chat check, yeah, all good. So you guys don't have to comment. So, yeah, go ahead. So let's talk about what were you going to say about Star Wars. So,
yeah, no, it's 2012. I had the year wrong. It was 2012. Bo-Katan was introduced, and I remember Saturday. I used to watch the newest episode of the Clone Wars or whatever it would drop on Cartoon Network every Saturday morning. So I got to watch the episode she was introduced on. And so when she was revealed in live action back in 2020, my jaw dropped. I'm like, oh my God, it's Bo-Katan, because she was the very first for us, the first character to go from animated to live action. And I was just shocked. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe we have Bo-Katan in live action now. So, and then from there, Dave just kept going. He brought in Cad Bane, Ahsoka Tano, Chopper, We have Hera, Sabine for the Ahsoka show now. We're gonna have Ezra Bridger, Thrawn. Man, I am so freaking excited to see what they keep doing with all these live action projects. But man, currently Mandalorian has been great. This past episode, it was interesting. Like as its own story, it's interesting. In the grand scheme of you only have 8 episodes with Mando, I wasn't a fan of it, but I like the direction they're taking.
Wait, hold on a sec. So the new season, there's only 8 episodes?
Yeah.
And we're already on 3. Oh,
we're already on 3. So we're about halfway through already. Yeah, the Ahsoka Tano, not Tona. But the Ahsoka show is going to be fantastic, dude.
Yeah. When's that come out?
They haven't confirmed yet. It comes out this year, just no official release date yet. But I'm really excited for it because
it's okay, PDF.
It's supposed to be a follow-up to the show Star Wars Rebels. And Star Wars Rebels ended on a huge cliffhanger. People have been bullying Dave Filoni for the past, I can say now, the past 4 years, 5 years. Yeah, past 5 years of giving us a Rebel sequel because it ended with Ezra disappearing with Thrawn. And everyone's like, hashtag find Ezra Bridger. Find Ezra, find Ezra. And he trolled us at Star Wars Celebration last year where he said, he's like, it's funny. We need to find like Ezra's out there in the universe, and I know where he is. He was the biggest troll for people, but man, I am so excited to finally get this follow up in the Ahsoka show because when she name dropped Grand Admiral Thrawn and Mando, not many people a lot of people were like, "What? Why is this? Why are people getting excited?" Meanwhile, like I was like, "Oh my god, she said it!" So yeah, we're officially finally going to get a follow-up to Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah. So it says, I heard we got pushed back to coming soon. That's not good. Yeah, Avatar 2 has a release date, guys, on Disney Plus. It is coming out month. April 28th. It's solid, so I'm excited. Well, I read something where there was like for Avatar 3, there's like a multi-hour version of it or something like that. Did you see that?
Oh my god, a 9-hour cut of Avatar 3 coming.
Did you see that?
Yep. Yeah, they got it because they're going to release, I guess, a 3-hour film in
here it is.
Theaters, and then they're like, "Hey, let's just make this a series and make it 9 hours."
It's crazy. Yeah, discussing film at Twitter. I saw it. 9-hour cut of Avatar 3 is rumored to be turning into a limited series for Disney Plus that could release after the release of the theatrical cut in 2024, which is crazy. It's coming out next year. It's crazy. So I'm excited. I have not seen it. Adam's still pissed at me for not seeing it in the theater, which I wish I did. You know, say something, Adam.
I'd be very surprised if it's out in 2024.
That's much better, by the way. So hi, hey,
yeah,
Christian.
no, I had Windows updates to do, and my Chrome browser needed updates and stuff, and I was just like, originally I was kind of like, I'll do it after the stream, and I was like, you know what, I'll just restart everything now, and yeah.
Adam, you being the IT guy, you being an IT guy, you should know restarting your computer fixes all problems.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I just couldn't be bothered because I just thought I'd just get it done now. Like,
oh no, I'm saying restarting your computer like every 2 days.
Yeah, it fixes everything. So
that's crazy. So I think Cocaine Bear came out today, which is crazy.
Cocaine Bear did come out on streaming. That movie is so good.
What's with these windows? Like, there's like, what that come out in the theater 2 weeks ago? It's like, I don't understand.
That's what's sad to me is like, not movies nowadays aren't getting a suitable box office run, like a solid box office run because everybody knows it's just going to hit streaming like that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Avatar's been doing as well as it is.
So it was released February 24th. That's when it was released. So what was that?
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks. It's like a 3-week window now, which is crazy.
Yeah. Which is sad, but like I'm happy it's out on streaming now because like I got to see it opening night in theaters and I had a great time. So I'm trying to convince my parents and my brother to watch it with me tonight.
Okay.
Yeah,
your last
movie is so much fun.
Cocaine Bear. I like Cocaine Bear at the Oscars. I thought he was awesome. So I don't know if you saw that it was DJ Jazzy Jeff was the Cocaine Bear. I don't know if you guys saw that. So
I don't know who that is.
GJ, well, see, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what Will Smith was like his first most famous thing. And it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith. They were like kind of like a little duo. But like the joke is that like who knows what the hell happened to DJ Jazzy Jeff. So it's kind of funny that Will Smith wasn't there, but DJ Jazzy Jeff it was a obscure, like someone of your generation wouldn't get the joke. You got the joke, right, Adam?
I got the joke, yeah. I got the joke.
Can we all agree that Jimmy Kimmel like oversold those Will Smith jokes this year?
Yeah.
Like I expected it.
He actually cut a load of Will Smith material out. Yeah, they figured the Academy probably wouldn't want too much of it hung up on. They had pages and pages of Will Smith jokes. He actually cut a load out and just decided to go for some of the best ones, which I thought were well placed. I didn't think it was. It didn't kind of focus too much on last year. It was just kind of cleverly done, like sort of mentioning if anyone commits an act of violence, then we will award you the Best Actor Oscar, and things like that. And mentioning to everyone, just do what you did last year. Just sit there and do absolutely nothing. I thought those were hilarious, and then a little bit later on, he mentioned something about we want to do something without hitch, kind of, which yeah, and I just thought they were good jokes. I wouldn't have thought I didn't think he oversold them. I thought they were well placed, and he pulled off a very safe and very good, successful Oscars without any gimmicks this year, without any wild sort of over the top skits or anything like that. I think he did a good job. It was all just about his comedy, sort of his monologue at the beginning and his little bits in between segments, which I thought he did quite well.
Yeah, I thought so too. Good. Wow, I could talk. I thought so too. I thought he did an amazing job. They're already saying maybe you should do it already next year. They're kind of talking about the buzz. You sent me a couple good articles. I think Adam sent me to Jimmy Kimmel the next night. That was just great. It was he had. You want to talk about the show, Adam? What he was doing?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel the next night. Yeah, so he always talks about the Oscars the next night, doesn't he? And so he's just telling people how it all went down. What happened. On like talking about his show. How the night before went down, and then Ke Huy Quan comes on,
so awesome.
still in his tuxedo. Obviously, his Dickie Bow is now undone. And he's kind of like he says he's just he's been up all night. And did he say he's on his way to Jay-Z's party or something like that?
Jay-Z's after party, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to remember, it's supposedly like the next night. Like I don't think they film live, but it's perceived as it's live.
No, they don't film live. It's like
24 hours later.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Well,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish up with
No, it's fine. Yeah, I went to. I went to a Jimmy Kimmel show. Why was he still? I can't remember what he said actually. I need to. I know you watched it a couple of times. So
it was the best night of my life. I can't.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want it to end. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. He says the best night of his life. He doesn't want it to end. So yeah, I can't let it end.
I
it was good.
Can't believe
Babylon. I've just got a phone call. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I still can't believe Babylon lost to All Quiet on the Western Front for Best Original Score. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, how, like, everybody here, I don't care if you have or haven't seen Babylon yet, go pull up the song Voodoo Mama by Justin Hurwitz. Listen to that. And then come back to me and be like, why the heck didn't this win Best Original Score?
Yeah.
Literally.
So much fun.
Literally, like, I was fine with every other category, whether I won or lost those categories. But you're going to throw off my entire ballot by telling me that Justin Hurwitz lost his Oscar to All Quiet on the Western Front? All Quiet is literally, like, if you pull up the All Quiet on the Western Front soundtrack, you'll hear bwah, bwah, bwah every 5 seconds.
I didn't vote for it because Adam said it was so lousy. Now I blame Adam for my loss.
No. There was nobody to blame on that one. That was that was an unexpected win. Everybody thought Babylon was taking it.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, we did a bunch of Oscar stuff, a bunch of pub talks on Adam's Land. If you haven't gone to see it, we did our prediction show. He did a recap show. We did a red carpet show for the Oscars last week, and we did our finale. You know, like I look back, only one of the shows were on my channel. So if you don't subscribe to Adam, you don't know what happened. So we had a bunch of people participate. We had Adam, Brandon, Dan. We did More Sunshine, Please, Jim. We had Jonathan Chong, JT, Tron. We had Movie Mania Nick. We had Grace F, the last year's winner with Kimmy. Kimmy bailed out. She didn't do it this year. I don't remember. We had Ray from Disney Circus Girl. Right. We had a bunch of people do it. Bespoke Magic is in the chat too. They did the picks too. So we had the winners. Adam came out victorious this year. I think Dan was second. How many did Adam have? I think I had, let's see. Let's see. I think he had 18 or 19 right. I wish he was I think he had 18 right. Dan had 17 right. I had 16, and I think More Sunshine, Please, Jim was behind me. And then how many you had? I think you had 15. I think you came in fourth, Brandon. So
we need to stop letting Adam freaking win.
He watched all the movies though, and like he was right about a couple things. Like he said, "Oh, like he said," and I was mad at him because I'm like, he's right. Like I should use some of this logic. Black Panther won the first time, so Black Panther winning again was smart. So I'm just trying to see who else I have here. Yeah, that's everyone. There's my picks. I did pretty good. I still have it on my desk. So yeah, I came in third. Adam was first. Dan came in second. It was awesome. And Brandon did good. You didn't bet with your heart. You bet with what you thought was going to win. But
I bet with what I thought was going to win. I legit thought. I mean, everybody thought that Justin Hurwitz was winning an Oscar for Best Original Score for Babylon. Yeah. Absolutely. Like if he didn't win it, I would have been fine with John Williams winning it for The Fabelmans.
Yeah.
Absolute scam right there.
Yeah, so the thing you told me, that breaking news, that guy from what's it called? Just came up. The guy who passed away, Lance Redder.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, man. I'm gutted about that. Like I'm gonna take a line out of Adam's book and say gutted. Man, that was unexpected. Like he just finished doing John Wick 4 press too.
When's that coming out?
Next Thursday.
Okay. I think what's it called? It was the great Marco's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday. I think he's going to try to pop in. He is on Carlos's stream. Carlos is doing the 3rd anniversary. Happy anniversary, Carlos. He is going live after this show. So go check out Carlos Disney World Freak. And I think if you want to see the great Marco, he's over there. So, oh, good. Yeah, what a shame. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. No, it did pretty good. Everyone did pretty good this year with the picks. So, but by the way, like again, I said, go check out Adam's Land. We had a couple different shows over there. So, yeah, and of course, there's a spoiler alert. I did come in third. Adam came in first, and Dan came in second. So Dan's going to try to pop in too. By the way, so I don't know. So so what's going on? Like. Go pack, Brandon. Brandon told me, remind me to keep packing.
Oh, my room is packed. Everything's packed except for electronics.
Yelling at me to pack. Or what did you say? You told me something. So
I said, I need you because we were on Xbox. We were playing in the middle of a match. I was like, I'm like, Rob, I need you to bully me into going to pack.
That's it. Bully it. Too far.
But I mean, everything's packed except for little trinkets there, my bed, and my electronics. Like my entire collection shelf is gone.
Wow. So what's your room going to be now? Like, what are they going to turn into? A gym, office? My brother's moving up?
My brother's taking it, which is stupid on his part because this room is smaller than his.
So why does he want it there? Because it's just the older brother's room?
I guess so. He's like, I want that.
When my brother moved out, I moved into his room. His room I had the middle room in our house. It was not very big, and his room was definitely a little bigger. But so I get it. We're both yawning at the same time. It's all that partying. It's all that St. Patrick's partying now. So okay, I'm gonna go now. BDF says I'm gonna watch Sleeping Beauty. Bye, everyone. Take care. Good seeing you, BDF. Have a great day. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a great weekend.
Give me a quick second.
And thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. So, let's just take Brandon out there. So it's just me. It's the Rob Fuzz Show. How you doing, everyone? So yeah, again, check out my amazing sponsors. I put them up there early. We got Disney Circus Girl Ray. I think she has a rebranding coming up. So this might be the last time you hear me say Disney Circus Girl Ray. Ray, I know you're there. You were relaxing there. I don't know if the rebrand happened or not, but go check it out. Go check out her channel. And of course, DG Explorers. They just went on a cruise. They were just doing they just did their St. Patrick's Day show. They're so much fun. I love those guys. Every Wednesday, 8:00. Derek Gregory, they're D&G Explorers. And of course, I apologize, Donna. Donna, Dinners with Donna. She is going live this Sunday. It is awesome. She is back. Richie's feeling better. Donna's doing good. They are going live this Sunday. So I'm so excited. You know Donna's going live Sunday. So I'm excited. I saw that post. So
Hey, Samantha Lowe.
check out Dinners with Donna, of course. And there she is. It's Samantha Lowe. I was just gonna
Hey, speaking of Donna, yeah.
check out Samantha Lowe's on fire. She does a lot. Speaking of Donna, Samantha does a lot of amazing stuff on her channel. I love Sam's channel because you know what? She does a lot of stuff a lot of channels don't do. A lot of music stuff and everything. A lot lives from Disney World and everything. Check out Sam. She is awesome. Hope you're doing good, Sam. I got to go back and watch. I think she did Daughtry the other day. I love Daughtry, so I got to go watch. She streamed him the other day. So Daughtry's awesome. So everyone's saying hi to Sam. No, check out Noah's channel. Noah Adventures. He did a video last night. I was checking it out. He was doing a Nemo painting or picture or whatever. So he's crafty with those puzzles and the pictures and stuff. So I don't know. So what else is going on, Brandon? So you speak of the devil, this guy just got back from Disney World. Like he's like a season pass.
Oh, yeah.
It's like not even like a big deal to him anymore. What's going on? And he wrote Tron too. Let's talk about it. Wait, time out. To be honest, I've talked to Brandon since he's been back. He never even told me the whole experience. Let's talk about it.
Tron is okay. That launch is insane. But the ride itself is short. I think everyone's been saying that. I had a lot of fun with it. Like it's a fun ride, but I don't know. Like I'll have to do a re-ride in a few months. But yeah.
So you had a pass holder preview. Oh, by the way, I heard that it's open to the public today.
Oh yeah, I know. Starting the 20th, they're doing a soft open from the 20th until
today. I heard there's a soft opening even today.
Wow.
That's what I read. I don't know.
That's so weird.
Why not? I like when they do that. They've done that before. That's not new. They really haven't done that lately, but they've done that new. That they've done a soft opening. So that means too that it doesn't mean you can go on it. Like you go there and hey, like we're not having soft openings. It's like who knows? I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of people wrote it. Maybe a lot of people are good with it. Whatever. I don't know. Adam seemed down, by the way. He was telling me he was in traffic. There was an accident near his house there, so he was having some issues getting home. So I was going to get into it with him, but he never came back yet. So I don't know. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Take care, Brandon. I can't believe you're not drinking a beer. So
I'm not. Are we wrapping it up already?
Yeah, why not? 28 minutes is good enough for me. So I'm just kidding. So
I was about to say, I'm like, if we're hanging up, we're gonna go flop on Xbox.
All right. So Noah says it requires virtual queues and lightning lanes for soft opening. Maybe they're just testing the virtual queues and lightning lanes. Maybe that's what it is. So I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go an hour, and then like I said, I guess Resort TV 1's going live. Carlos is going live. I don't know. So okay, so that was not a very great review of Tron. So it is my dream to ride the thing. I'm a big guy. Odds are I'm not going to fit in these damn cars. The reality set in. I'm not really going to be able to ride that unless I lose 100 pounds. The reality, which I hope I can do one time, but at some point. But the reality is, I'm probably going to have to sit in the back in the disabled seat, but which I guess is fine. So. See, but it's definitely is that like the coolest part that you kind of sit like a Tron cycle? Like, is that
no?
It's not even a big deal. Like, if I miss that,
I'm 6'3", and like I know they're like it's a big issue for I guess plus size people. For me, I had issues with it because of my height. Mm-hmm. I felt very uncomfortable because of how I was like leaned over on the bar. Because it's just it was a very fun ride. I completely forgot to talk about the seat. The seat is just so weird. Like I get it's a copy paste from Shanghai.
Yeah.
They needed to modify it
For Americans.
personally for Americans.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say without getting canceled.
Well, I get it. And it's been I don't know. Adam, we're talking about how Brandon thought
Tron.
Tron was subpar. So
Yeah,
You're right.
I assumed you were talking about Tron.
Yeah.
Just by
Man.
what I heard.
You were right, Adam. You gonna make it? You good?
No, I'm good. There's just it's been a hectic week. It's been a 4-day week because obviously Monday was Oscar's recovery. So well, I say it's been a 4-day week, in normal terms. But then at the same time, as we discussed on Pub Talk, the Oscars wrapped at 3:30 a.m. in the UK, and I went to bed at 4:15 a.m. and then was working on film budgets for the film that I'm working on. And so I went to sleep at 5:30 a.m. and then I was up again at 9 a.m. Monday morning to have phone calls and work on more budget stuff. And the whole week's been chaotic. I mean, on the one hand, we secured our final funding for the film on Wednesday,
That's
which was
awesome.
great. Yeah, so that was thank you. That was a couple of days of negotiations and talks and then issues with bank transfers and this, that, and the other, and so that was stressful. But then Wednesday was like a huge relief. But then the moment that's kind of happened, like post production has ramped up another notch, and it's paying things and it's discussions about this and discussions about that. And at the moment, I'm obviously doing a pub talk with you guys. I got stuck in traffic on the way home, so my journey home today from the office, that normally takes an hour, took more like 2 hours and 45 minutes because a tractor and its trailer had flipped completely over on a roundabout. So that was chaotic. And then I've got home and I've got people asking me questions about flights to Cannes and hotels and
When is
things.
Cannes?
And May. So
Can I
so
come?
I'm just going. If you can book your own flight. It's just chaos at the minute. So literally, I've arrived. I was going to do dinner. Kim got home not long before me, and she's been up since 4 a.m. this morning working and traveling and stuff. So
You guys
So
are like
she's got-
Ki Hoon Kwan. You don't want the Oscars to end.
yeah, our day's not going to end.
So
Basically, we're like Ki Hu Kwan, and Ki Hu Kwan, and yeah. So I think she's just kind of lying in the dark on the sofa right now, just kind of recovering from the day, and then we'll do dinner in a few minutes. But then I'm just
Alright.
getting
We'll let
a
you go.
million messages and stuff. So I apologize if I seem distant and not as chatty
We
as
love you.
normal.
We love you, bro.
But I'm here having a Guinness because it's St. Patrick's Day. Guinness is the way to do
This is
it.
our party. Come on, guys. Let's go
And-
crazy.
and
Let's
then,
go crazy. I got Celtic Ale.
So, yeah. And then I will
I just need a hug. I agree.
I will as soon as this is all done, we're gonna do dinner, and then I need to go and try on a suit and find a shirt and stuff because we're at a wedding all day tomorrow as well. So
nice.
So it's just not stopping, which is fine. Like sometimes it's good to be busy and things. It's just I think I'm looking forward to Sunday when I can just go just sleep a while.
Adam, it's funny as you mentioned being stuck in traffic. With how some of the things you say on Call of Duty, I can only imagine how you are in traffic.
What are
Yeah.
you saying here, Brandon?
Seize
You're
the
saying
gap! Seize the gap!
Our boy curses? Nah.
No, I'm a pleasant driver. Or something.
Too funny.
He's like, I've been getting home covered in blood. What? And people are gonna ask me, why are you covered in blood? Because I just slit the guy's throat who just caused all this traffic.
Yeah, no, I mean it looked a nasty accident. I couldn't be cross about it. I could not be cross about it today. It looked a horrendous accident, but it was a little bit frustrating. And the worst thing is obviously when you're stuck in traffic that isn't stopped completely. but is like crawling along at like 5 miles an hour for like an hour, and then you suddenly need the bathroom and you've got nowhere to go. It's not fun. You know, it just makes the drive just a little more intense. So yeah. So when we finally got detoured and we finally got moving and stuff, yeah, that was good. Once I was able to break the shackles of traffic, because obviously I've not mastered the art of levitation, and I don't drive chitty chitty bang bang, so I can't fly over them. So I'm limited to having to sit behind the rest of the traffic. So once I broke free of that shackle, it was all good. I could get home, and I could begin Friday.
Cheers, happy St.
With a Guinness. With a Guinness, yeah. So
nice.
So happy St. Paddy's Day, everyone.
What is the to the Banshees of Inisherin who didn't win anything? Cheers.
So the Banshees are Inisherin. Yeah.
I told you it was this year's Power of the Dog.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't think it was Power of the Dog in that. Like, Power of the Dog was a real slow burner, whereas Banshees was funny, but like you have to understand the humor in order to find it funny. I didn't think it was the masterpiece that would fail to win things like Power of the Dog, but it was. I would have liked to have seen it. I thought it deserved something, maybe a writing award.
I was assuming it would have taken screenplay, but no, it didn't at all.
I think it was hotly tipped for screenplay at one point.
But
then
SAG came in and just screwed everybody over.
And then what? Sorry.
SAG came in and screwed everybody over.
Yeah. I heard just as I was taking this call before, I heard you saying about Babylon, and you're still stunned that it lost to All Quiet in the score category, in the best original score category. But yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Like it was Babylon had a decent score, but I just
it had a killer score, and it didn't win, which is literally the biggest smack in the face to Justin Hurwitz ever. Like, I get what you're saying about how it sounds a little bit like La La Land's score. Only Nelly and Manny's theme. Everything else is completely different. If you pull up Voodoo Mama or
I'm not saying everything was identical, but there were just a few bits where I was like, that's a nod to La La Land.
I mean, they're both love songs. They're both love songs. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Like, you could literally say it sounds just like Up's theme song, too.
Sneeze, sorry.
Like, bro, no. I refuse to take that as an answer.
Bye, Ray.
I don't know.
Good.
Have a good evening, Ray.
Good night, Ray. No, Justin Hurwitz, man. He was absolutely snubbed, and I will never not be mad about that.
Yeah, like, then that's your Oscar surprise this year, because I did say, like, the Oscars always throws up a surprise, and I mean, I don't think I was majorly surprised with many of the results this year. There was one or two, but I don't think I was majorly surprised by many. But
let's talk Oscars. Yeah, let's talk Oscars. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. It's all good. It's all good. No, I don't think I was majorly surprised this year. That there was far less surprises for me this year than previous years. But yeah, you could say the score.
How come you only got 19 right then?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I think this year I just kind of, I just felt the way things seem to be going in award season. And I guess I was lucky with my picks in that I got the tide of momentum with some of them. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Brandon was surprised by that result in the best original score category, for example.
Yeah.
And there was one or two surprises. There was like
You did amazing, by the way, Adam. We did go over the results earlier. You got 19 right?
I got 19 right, yes.
Dan got 18 in second.
17. Dan got 17.
Oh, 17. Okay. And then I got 16 in third. And then I think Jim got 15 in fourth.
That's correct, yes.
And then Brandon was like 13, I think. Is that what Brandon was?
Yeah. I pulled up driving home from Disney on Monday. I was gonna be
Nice.
mine one day, Adam. Listen, Oppenheimer is gonna come in and just take everything this year, as far as nominations go.
Hold on a sec. Hold on, because
But
Adam didn't do it this year. Go ahead, say that again.
oh, what? What?
The sound clip. Good.
Oh, yeah, I know you didn't put it on. Adam, we are 4 days removed. Oh, what? No, we're okay. Hold on, let me restart this. I said the wrong number. Adam,
Take two.
Yeah, take two. Adam, we are 5 days removed from this year's Oscars, for the 2023 Oscars. I'm calling it now. I'm taking it next year. Okay, so but yeah,
you're supposed to say the Oppenheimer quote. So.
Oh, I'm calling
Take
it
three.
now. Take three. Adam, we are 5 days removed from this past Oscars season, but I'm calling it now. With how Christopher Nolan is as the director, I'm willing to bet you Oppenheimer will be taking a lot of nominations next year.
And how many awards?
I don't know. As far as awards, I have no clue. Nominations, they're like, have you seen how stacked the acting list? Have you seen how stacked the cast list is for Oppenheimer?
I've not, no.
They got Robert Downey Jr., Cillian Murphy.
Nice.
They have a ton. Let me see. Oppenheimer.
Give me 1 second. I just need to listen to a voice note, so I'm just going to mute my microphone.
Yeah. Okay, so for Oppenheimer, they have Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Jack Quaid, Matt Damon, Rami Malek, Emily Blunt, Josh Peck, Josh Hartnett, David Dotchmelin. He's a huge up-and-coming actor. Gary Oldman, Dane DeHaan.
It's sad, but like Gary Oldman was like 20th on the list. He's a great actor.
Oh, yeah. Benny Safdie, Jason Clarke, Kenneth Branagh, Alden Ehrenreich. Man, this cast lineup is stacked. Yeah, man. Like,
it's awesome.
Wow.
You know, like I got to give you credit to it. I say this a lot, Braden. I think I even said it in the show the other day. I said when you saw everything everywhere,
I was the first person to tell you that.
You were 100%. You were. You predicted it then.
I told Rob at like literally 10 minutes after I finished seeing Everything Everywhere All at Once. I got out of that movie and I texted Rob immediately. I'm like, this is winning Best Picture. I don't care what else comes out this year. This is taking Best Picture.
You did.
And what happened? It freaking won Best Picture.
You did. 100%. I give you credit. You did. And then you said, "Oh, The Fabelmans. That's my third favorite movie of all time." But...
See, Fabelmans is so good, but I knew it wasn't winning Best Picture.
Yeah.
I love Fabelmans so much. Like, it's literally my third favorite movie of all time.
I can't.
Maybe second. Let me pull that up. Actually, second. It's my second favorite movie of all time. I love that movie so much because, like, Steven Spielberg is literally my favorite director of all time.
Me too.
But I knew it was going to lose to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like, I would have loved for Spielberg to win Best Director, but I knew it was going to the Daniels.
Mm.
That was an easy like prediction. Like, Everything Everywhere came in and just cleared house.
Too funny. I'm scrolling back. I'm literally scrolling back to last April.
Oh, in our text messages?
I want to see if you.
Let me see. Let me look at what I logged it.
So I had March 25th. Let's see. Let's go back as far.
November,
when did it come out? Came out last April, right?
Yeah, May.
I think you just verbally told
April
me.
7th. April 7th.
I'd die and see if it was on here though. Yeah, it just you didn't text it to me, but you talked. I wanted to actually show everyone the text, so it's too funny. So, well, good. So, Adam, I realized we did the one show on here, and that was it. You know, I think we did the announcements, the not like our predictions, and that was it for the Oscars. So, I wanted to, unless you're a member of your channel, people don't even know some of the craziness on the Oscars. But I think we pretty much went over everything. Is there anything else you want to talk about the Oscars?
I'm trying to think. So obviously, yeah. I mean, we covered the night obviously on my channel in our recap. Yeah, I was. Didn't like the champagne carpet. Bring back the red carpet.
That's right. We talked about that. We did
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
that.
yeah. The champagne carpet, which got filthy, obviously, because it's cream. It's a cream carpet, and it was raining in LA. I mean, which
And everybody's
genius's idea was that?
And everybody's wearing black shoes.
Yeah, exactly. Which genius thought that one up? You know, and then so the champagne carpet, which is, you know, the beige carpet. just yeah. Bring back the red carpet next year. I
feel bad for anybody sitting behind this person.
Well, she was Jimmy Kimmel's joke on his monologue the next night on his Jimmy Kimmel show, and he said, you know, obviously there was a lot of comments about her on Twitter. Now she was there because she was actually nominated as one of the co-writers for the song "Lift Me Up." he said, which is ironic because that's what the people behind her were shouting halfway, you know, for half of the night. So yeah,
the guy, like, obviously you can't see the person behind her, which is funny as hell. But like, I want to see that guy's face. But the guy, if you look at her to the right, he was like this is her.
Yeah, no, he's like.
He just had this
guy probably sat down. I was like, man, I have a great seat. And then this person came up and just like sat down. Oh my god!
I think had it been me, if I was placed directly behind her,
a pair of scissors.
I think I would have just kept looking because they had all the screens around, like, you know, around the sides where you got the boxes and stuff like that. You know, I would have kept an eye on, and whenever there was an audience shot that saw her, I would have just, you know, if she was here, I would have been like. You know, just to you know, if it gets picked up on the camera, then you're kind of emphasizing the point, aren't you? It was an interesting choice of attire. You know, I mean, obviously the A-listers, the people that are nominated, they all wear outfits that stand out, that pop on the carpet. Outfits
not as bad as that, though.
Outfits to stun, etc. And, you know, and they all get, you know, I mean, the cost, as I covered, the cost of the average A-lister's outfit for an actress on the carpet is $10 million. You know, so, like, now that's not to say they pay it themselves. They get asked to wear a lot of these things by different designers and companies and stuff. So you know, she will have been asked to wear that. She will have picked that out of several things, but that would have been put to her, and she would have chosen that and said, "Okay, great." And it, as an outfit, it doesn't necessarily look bad. It's just inconsiderate in where she was then placed in the auditorium, like, you know. So you know, and then frustratingly, if she'd gone to like the governor's ball afterwards, or the Vanity Fair party afterwards, or anything like that, she would have changed into something else. She wouldn't have worn that all night. But like, so she would have worn the most inconsiderate thing at the most inopportune moment because it would have blocked the view of the person behind her. So it was a bit daft. But I did say on our pub talk, I didn't think anybody looked bad this year, and you've seen some shocking outfits over the years sometimes, you know. So yeah, I didn't think anybody looked bad this year at all. It was a good turnout with and everyone looked amazing, I thought. So.
Someone made a joke that said, imagine waiting your whole life to be at the Oscars and you end up sitting behind a Stratus cloud.
Yeah.
God, me personally.
That's the thing that would happen to me. I would I would probably, you know, sort of get placed behind that, you know, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to the Oscars. And everyone's like, where were you? I didn't see you.
Yeah. See, me personally, my anger could not be able to handle that. I'd be like, but you're tall enough to see over the top of it. No, I would not. I would have to stand up and block someone else's view. But knowing me, I would have straight up told this person to like tuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do wonder, like, because obviously the shape of it. I wonder if there's some sort of wire in it that keeps it shaped. Because obviously it can't just be material, because that would just fall, you know, just flop down. So there's got to be a wire in it that keeps it shaped. So if you're saying tuck it, and she's going, well, I can't, you know, I've got a coat hanger in the back of my head, you know, then yeah,
it's too funny.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
That's the funny thing. Like that was the one controversy. The other controversy was what's her name? I'm trying to think of her. Angela Bassett and her look. And Adam actually talked about how on his stream how amazing, like how amazingly you covered what she did, how pissed she was.
I'd like to mention.
Oh my god, that was one of the moments of the night. That was, I mean, seeing Angela Bassett. That was my shock of the night.
I'd be like,
yeah.
Like if I
that was my shock of the night. Was Angela Bassett's reaction? I thought it was awful.
You get some messages at him?
I am. Yes. Sorry. It's just all the yeah.
Me personally,
let's see.
I'm not really enthused on the new Little Mermaid movie. And I'm not saying the casting's bad, because I think Halle Bailey was a great choice. Just me personally, I think it looks very dark visually. It looks like Zack Snyder made the movie. Like, did you guys ever see Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I haven't, no, but yeah, I've seen the trailers.
Okay, you've seen Batman vs Superman, right?
I have, yeah.
You saw how visually dark that movie is.
Unfortunately, right? Yes.
That's what the Little Mermaid is.
He didn't make it, did he?
No.
Okay.
But it looks just like it.
Too funny. Angela's reaction was priceless. Did you hear the song from her award show? Angela Bassett did the thing.
Wait. Her reaction to what? Losing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you not see it?
No.
I don't know if no, I don't have access to it. Oh, wait, can I? Give me one second. Oh, I might have deleted it. Let me check.
Adam did it so good. He has the footage. So
I may have deleted it, but let me double check this. I had the footage.
I have it. I found it.
Yeah. So I've deleted it. If you present it as a video file, here's Daniel.
I was just waiting for you to realize he was in. So
yeah, no, I changed off the screen.
Dan, happy St. Patrick's Day, Dan.
Is it during the speech? I found the link.
St. Patrick's.
So it's not just during the speech. It is okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will bring it up on the tubes, and I will share that screen.
Disney O'Dan is here.
Disney O'Dan.
Yeah, because we got Phantasmic O'Ears and Rob O'Fuzz.
Does that mean I have to change my name?
Of course.
Yeah. Bro, you're looking good, by the way.
He looks amazing. Good job, Dan.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, guys.
I miss you, buddy. I miss you.
Okay, so if I do this, and then if I present...
Talking about Angela Bassett's reaction, Dan, which was cool.
Yeah. That was...
Okay, so it's there, Rob, if you want to press play. So this is where obviously Troy Kotzer and Ariana DeBose are. I mean, you've got all five of them here, and I'll play this back as well. So like, if you watch Jamie Lee Curtis's reaction first, it's also worth taking note of Kerry Condon, Hong Chow, Stephanie Hsu, and then we'll go back to watch Angela Bassett in a second. So obviously Jamie Lee Curtis's reaction is priceless. You know, you actually hear her say, "Oh, shut up," you know, when she wins it. So that's amazing. So everyone else loves it.
Stephanie's reaction is so good.
Yeah, Stephanie is up and applauding. Kerry claps. Hong Chow claps. Sitting down, still not even applauding. Her hands are by her side. So, like, she's really... look, her arms aren't even clapping. She's just sitting there because... my thing is, like, on the champagne carpet, it was... we can take that screen share right now. But on the champagne carpet, Bill Nighy had said, on the whole of award season, most of the actors are all nominated at the Globes, at the BAFTA, whatever. So they all go around together, and in Best Actor category, they all became good friends and they all supported each other. Whereas that clearly is not a show of support for each other. That's a really awful reaction, and I'm not a fan of that. Like, it's an honor to just be nominated. It's an honor to get to go, for a lot of people, and then to be nominated, to be acknowledged as one of the 5 best performers in your field, is something that should really be cherished. Yeah, sure, it'd be nice to actually be able to stand there and give a speech and in front of your peers and stuff, but just to be nominated, surely you've got to be thankful, and you've got to acknowledge the work of your other peers, that the excellent, as many of them do in their speeches. To not even applaud and to show that reaction is really distasteful, in my opinion, and that's gone down anyway.
Figured it out why she didn't.
Okay. Is this another theory? Because you gave us a theory the other night.
A different theory to the one I mentioned on your stream.
Okay.
I reckon 20, 30 minutes before the ceremony, she had some really dodgy sushi or Chinese food or something. She didn't want to stand up in case she had the trots and didn't want to do sudden movements because she didn't want to make an embarrassment out of her. But now that everyone's picked up on that, I guess she's already made a statement about it anyway. So, but that's my theory. I think she may have had something really dodgy to eat. And
I'm going with that theory. I like that. So.
Personally, I don't think Angela should have won it anyways, because the only good scene that she has in the movie is when she's yelling, "Have I not lost everything?" That's the only good scene of hers.
Yeah. It's a bit like Judd Hirsch. His nomination for Fabelmans. As much as I love Judd Hirsch, and it would have been lovely to have seen him win it and give a speech. I mean, like we said the other night, he was in the Fabelmans for 8 minutes. It wasn't really
counted. Yeah, 8 minutes.
It didn't really warrant a supporting actor nomination. I think there were other performers more deserving of that. If Judd Hirsch had won, I would have been happy for him, but not for the performance he gave, if that makes sense. And I wouldn't have thought he won it on merit. So yeah, I agree. Angela Bassett's performance was decent, but it wasn't. It wasn't a winning performance in my book. So
I thought I'm sure that everyone here has seen Top Gun Maverick. I think if you scroll to the 32nd minute and 28 seconds, there's a really awesome pigeon which I think could have been awarded best, and probably would have won it more than Angela Bassett.
The pigeon?
Yeah, the pigeon. Pigeon from Top Gun Maverick should have been nominated.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think, and actually the pigeon would have clapped. So, yeah.
Probably would have done.
Yeah, with its wings and whatever. Well, it would have made a flap, but yeah.
Nice. John Fuzz is doing a premiere, by the way. So when we're done, go check out John Fuzz's premiere. I just put it in the chat there. So.
John Fuzz.
He is 1 year and 1 day. His YouTube channel. Happy anniversary, John Fuzz. He's awesome. Go check out John's channel. John Fuzz. That's his channel. So he's awesome. So anything else, guys? Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. We're at the hour mark. I think I'm going to call it a day. By the way, Adam had 15 feet of snow the other day. He was telling me
15 feet.
That's 40 below Celsius. Dan looks like he's in Orlando at the beach, or the beach club or something.
It's nice and warm down here, and that's why
it's warm today. Yeah, it's nice and mild today. It's just
60 degrees Fahrenheit. I got to say Fahrenheit.
Where Adam lives, it's like Winterfell from Game of Thrones, where it's cold and wintry all year round. Whereas down here, it's the Kingdom of Dawn down here. It's just nice and hot all the time. Just pretty nice.
Nice.
Okay, so to give you the difference, I guess so on Friday and Saturday, it was this is for the American listener, it was 30.2 degrees, so 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and then on Sunday it went up to 53.5. 53.6.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, it was weird, so it snowed Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a little bit on Saturday morning, and then and we went
You sound
to a family do for my brother-in-law's birthday, and then we came home. Ebony and I had a snowball fight out in the street. It was fun. Came in, chilled out for the evening, went to bed, got up in the morning. The temperature had jumped and all the snow had melted. It was crazy.
You sounded like a Craig David song. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
That's what I was doing. That was my inspiration. So, yeah.
On Sunday. Our American viewers won't know of the awesomeness of Craig David.
They won't. We'll educate them and enlighten them sometime.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
It's too funny. All right, guys. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. I do got to get going. Brandon, what do we got? Is there anything you wanted to talk about? The big move, the big trip to Florida?
That wasn't really a big trip. It was a small weekend trip, but go check out Film Code Podcast. I've been on a couple week hiatus, just getting life stuff in order. Moving out here this weekend. Getting married in 4 weeks, which is snuck up really quickly. Wow.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
That's crazy.
Have you got everything sorted?
Ish.
Ish.
And now it's literally just down to the finite details.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey Dan, have you guys planned a date yet?
Have we planned a date yet for our wedding? No, apparently not. Yeah.
I was going to say yours is this year as well, right?
Ours is less than 4 months now. 4.5. 4.5.
But who's counting? Tell her we said hi.
4.5 months.
That's awesome.
Counting every day.
When's is yours August as well?
That's actually not right. It's actually like 148 days.
Wow.
Nice.
Change the blocks. Live on the stream. I want you to change the blocks.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this. Hold on.
Yeah, come on. Let's get the blocks changed.
I need to find. Everyone's gonna see my armpit hair.
Nice. I was excited.
Nobody's actually none of us have seen it.
That's my favorite part of you.
We'll take it off until you're finished.
Adam, you're into some weird stuff, dude.
Hey, let's not talk about what happened when you came down to London. That's between us two, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go. 148 days.
Yay, the Disney
right. I expect a picture every single day for the next 148 days of that changing.
That sounds like a Taskmaster challenge. I've got to do something.
It does. Yeah.
I put Disney World Freak up.
August 12th?
Disney World Freaks, their 3rd anniversary. Go check them out when we're done. But of course, I put Disney World Freak instead of your channel.
I don't do it.
So you want to talk about your channel? Anything going on, Dan? You're out of here? What's going on?
I haven't done anything in months.
I know. We miss you. We do miss you, buddy. So
straight out of the Book of Adam's Land. So.
Yeah.
Buddy.
It's like it gets in the way. I have other media. You check me out on mainly social media. So Instagram I do a lot of stuff on Instagram, and then I've also got actually if you go onto my Instagram, my latest post, I'm going to be starting also a podcast called the Slimming Stomachs Podcast.
Yeah,
diet and healthy living.
Nice.
So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
if you want to check me out on that Instagram, and we're going to try and do something, but it's just been so busy with work and planning the wedding, and it's just been so crazy. It's barely have time, just a moment to just chill. So soon I'll be back hopefully, and do more streams and more stuff. So but it's been really nice to see everybody catch up. So yeah,
that's awesome.
I have a quick tip for you and Hannah. If you guys are doing a full ceremony, reuse flowers.
Okay.
That'll save you on so much money. Take the flowers from the ceremony hall, from the altar, the pews, and move it directly into the reception hall. Trust me.
I think that's what people do anyway, isn't it?
Some do.
Whatever.
Well, I hope that's the case.
I mean, our flowers is more like self-raising plain or purpose. Baking.
Making bread.
Yeah.
Making a cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we're quite fortunate when we get married next year. Our venue is all in one. We're doing a civil ceremony instead of a church wedding or anything like that. So we're getting married at the hotel that we're.
Yay.
The whole thing, like the wedding breakfast and the reception and everything, will all be in the same place. Like, you know, so yeah, you don't have to worry about cars, you know, and you know, things like that, you know, like wedding cars for the bridesmaids and the bride and things like that, and moving people about. You just do it all in one place. People turn up, have a great time, get drunk.
I'm coming in
Hey,
on the
Dr.
camera.
Carol.
Yeah, well, I have told them that you'll be arriving on a camel, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For our wedding, we have a lot of like cool surprises for our guests that they don't know about yet. I may have told you guys, but
You hired the elephant from Babylon to come in,
Yes, we totally
or the
hired
donkey from
elephant
Inisherin.
Babylon.
Well, the donkey
no,
from
we hired the
Inisherin.
donkey from EO.
Oh.
No.
I mean, as long as the donkey's okay. Did you see EO? That's a messed up film.
Oh my god, it is.
EO is a messed up film. I watched that.
You can spoil that one. No one really cares. So.
Oh, it's just horrible. I don't think the film knew what it wanted to be. It was just a tragic life of a donkey that started off as part of a circus act, got put somewhere else when the circus got closed down for animal rights things, got intimidated by a big stallion horse. No, it's just a nonsense story. Got intimidated by a big white stallion horse. Then it ran off into a forest where Halloween was going on, apparently, because there was all bats and spiders and toads and wolves, you know, through the night, and then there's a dead wolf somewhere, and then it goes wandering through a tunnel, and it comes out in a village, and it gets tied up to a fire truck. Then someone sets it free and takes it to a football match, and it making a donkey Eeyore sort of yeah, it's ridiculous. It making a donkey Eeyore thing causes the opposing team to miss a penalty, which decides the match, apparently, which is the most ridiculous football interpretation I've ever seen in any televised or on-screen thing. It was just ridiculous. And then so the donkey gets beaten up by football hooligans, and then it kind of goes to the vet, recovers, and then goes to the slaughterhouse, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's the most. I'm glad Kim wasn't here because she would have.
That great.
I think she would have. Yeah, she would have lost her cool.
Dan, did you get a chance to watch Babylon before the Oscars?
I watched Babylon.
Thoughts?
I will say that I enjoyed other films. I managed to watch Cocaine Bear, and I thought Cocaine Bear was a lot more entertaining.
See,
I like
Cocaine Bear is just so much fun, though.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed Babylon. One of my favorite films of the year, and I completely didn't expect it, was Triangle of Sadness.
I want to see it.
Yeah, Triangle of Sadness. It's slightly bizarre, but it's not terribly bizarre. It's just like at one point you're like, what's happening right now? But it's good. I thought it was actually really quite good. Triangle of Sadness, and I wasn't expecting anything from it. So. Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Adam, you actually have some stuff to promote on this channel of yours. So you want to talk about what's over there? You've been putting out video. You've been cranking out videos.
I do.
You do, yeah. You had like
he
4
does it
videos
once a
this
year.
week.
Wait, I'm looking at these words. YouTube.com/Adamsland. There we go. Okay, so Ebony's Little Channel. YouTube.com/Ebony's Little Channel. Disney Dan. YouTube.com /Disney Dan. So I've got. Look, I can't do it anymore. The great Marco. Oh, you've gone. Okay. Yeah. No. I did a. It was a roundup of the films that were nominated. It's kind of. It's kind of no longer applicable because the Oscars have been and gone. But it was a roundup of the. Right, Dan. Where's Dan gone?
I have no clue.
Oops.
Hi, Dan.
The wrong button.
Yeah, it was.
Go, Dan. If you have to.
No. I clicked the wrong button.
Okay.
I changed my name to Disney Odan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I clicked the wrong button. I don't do this on a phone.
I know.
Yeah.
Adam, hurry up. I'm sorry.
Adam Oland. So.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Adam, just stop saying and get on with it.
I forgot what I was saying.
Adam, I found.
It doesn't matter. Just watch my videos or don't.
Adam, I found the director's cut of EO.
Oh.
This guy tries to drive the donkey.
Wait, when did they film me doing that?
Oh, it's such a terrible film.
All right, that's enough.
Rob's just like, I've had enough of you lot.
That's too funny.
I need to go and eat food.
Go eat. Let's play. Let me be hard.
We apologise to the people in the pub tonight because we've been the obnoxious table in the corner. So yeah. Yeah. Please come back. Yeah, we'll bar ourselves from the pub. You're barred.
All right, guys. 29 people watching Carlos. Go check him out. Happy anniversary. Tell him Rob Fuzz sent you if you're here. I'll put the link here, Sam. If you wanted to see Marco was invited, but he already had plans to be on Carlos' stream. So go check it out. There's the link. All right, guys, let's get out of here. We're gonna play.
Wait. We can't wrap this up without saying a huge congratulations to Mike from Our Themed Life for retiring.
Yeah.
Retirement, buddy.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get Mike and Jen back in the stream with us as well soon. Yeah, they were Pub Talk OGs as well, so it'd be good to get them back in. And it would get the whole band back together.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's play. All right, guys. Have a great night. Good seeing everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll be doing, I think this weekend, I'm going to try to get out another ride stream. That was always fun. People have been asking me to put it back on. So thank you so much, Dan, for popping in. Thank you so much, Adam, for coming a little later, but I appreciate you guys. Of course, Brandon, thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
So, thank you guys so much. I'll see you. Dan, did you get a new internet connection yet? We're still waiting for you. So
no.
He's paying for a wedding.
That is true.
I only upgraded mine because it only cost £1 more a month. I was like, okay.
It only cost me £1 more.
Yeah.
All right, guys. On that note,
sorry,
happy
Daniel.
St. Patrick's Day. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Thanks, guys. We're out.
Bye, everyone.